Alright, welcome back to Whatever Garage. In this episode, I'm going to show you what I think is a better way to strip all the paint off this hood. So let's get started. Alright, what we have here is a 1979 Corvette hood off of that Corvette. And what we're going to do is today we're going to attempt to strip this paint. If you recall, I stripped the hood on the 81 Corvette and it took me 2 days. And then I stripped the quarter panel, I sanded the hood on the 81 Corvette and it took me 2 days. And then I sanded the rear quarter panel on the Corvette and it took me 6 straight hours of sanding with 40 and 80 grit. First I did 40, then I did 80. So, I want to try something different. I bought, wait a minute, don't have it with me. I bought some paint stripper. It's marine, it's actually for cars, trucks, vans, mobile homes, motorcycles, ATVs, and RTVs. Remove pigmented coat, base coats, clear coats, solid metallic based coatings. Okay, looks like it'll work. It's a gel formula. Alright, see there, it's a gel formula, so it's supposed to stick. Now, I've used the stuff used on wood, like it's orange, it's meant to be used indoors, and this says Smart Strip Auto, so it's supposed to be a little bit easier on the nostrils. What they also suggested with it was this. I have not done this before, and what this is like laminate paper. It sticks to it. Once you put this stuff on there, you lay this paper across it and it's supposed to help hold it in place. I guess so it does its best job. So, it's supposed to hold it in place. I think it's better for when the car is, like the sides of it. But I'm going to try it on here just on one spot just to see what it does, okay? Let's see, how long does it say to do this? Dwell time. We're lucky, it's just above 40 today. It says allow 1 to 24 hours of paint stripping time. Okay, well, I'm glad you were at least specific. No comments. Now, I've learned in the past, this stuff needs to go on pretty darn thick to have a really good work time, you know what I mean? To get in there, to really get in there. Now, I cleaned the dirt off of this beforehand so that it didn't have to work through the dirt. Alright? This has practically no smell to it. So, could be a little too thick. Who knows? I'll be lucky if this one bottle makes this whole hood the way I'm putting it on. The biggest thing I wanted to do this time was to preserve that body line so we didn't have to work so damn hard to get it back in. And by body line, I mean the middle. I mean, we did a great job putting it back into the other one, but I would have to say that was some hard work. Not my puppy. After this, I gotta go chop some wood. Have 1 or 2 more nights of fires, and then we're gonna heat up around here. We had about 2 weeks of cold weather, and that's about a South Carolina summer for you, or a South Carolina winter for you. Because it says it's gonna be back up in the 60s and 70s, I think week after next. So, like I said, that was our winter. All right, paper. 'Tis the next day. It has set overnight. Nothing's dripped on the floor, so I guess the paper did work. Of course, it was cold enough out here that it wouldn't go anywhere. Still pliable. Let's see. There's the brush from yesterday, and look, it hasn't dried up, so I can use it again if I want. Let's take a little gander under here. Ooh. Oh. She may have worked. A little bit. Not like I wanted it to. Damn. It's like all it did was eat through the clear coat. Well, that sucks. That's not good at all, guys. Okay, now this side looks a little bit better. Like, why didn't that eat through anything? I almost wonder if I should scuff it. Get like a 40 grit, come along and scuff it up just real quick. Something so it can penetrate through, because this is just taking us down to what looks like the blue. Remember, it's white, then it's blue, then it's 2 more layers of white. So if I am going to strip it with this stuff, that's going to cost me a lot of money in that. So which is more important, money or time? Time is money. So what do? Well, we still have that bottle, so I'm going to use the rest of that bottle to see if we can't make it any farther. But I'm half tempted to get in here with a 40 grit and scrape all this shit up first, because that is the only paint we got off right there. Now, it also could have been because of the cold. I didn't think about that, because it says that stuff reacts better when it's warmer. And it was down to the low 20s last night. So I could have just picked the wrong day to do it. Now, today it's supposed to be up to almost 60. So I could do some now. Let me get a 40 grit and see what I can do to this real quick. Alrighty, I went back over it, scuffed it up with a 40 grit. This is all it did. That's the blue underneath. So we still got the blue and 2 more coats to go. Here we still have everything. So I scuffed everything up. We're gonna clean it back off again. I've got a heater going over here. We're gonna try and get the temp on this warmer. I don't have the propane going because I really don't want to heat up the whole shop. I just want to heat up this. So I'm going to get another electric heater and point it over this way and see if we can't get this nice and warm and keep it warm. there you go. One hood ready to strip. It says Smart Strip Auto. It's supposed to be safer. I would still suggest wearing gloves. And don't get it in your eyes. It says it can cause skin and serious eye irritation.
So I guess wear gloves.
Right. But you can breathe this stuff in. Whereas, there is no smell to it really. Alright, now watch this. This paper is supposed to help keep
so
it
wet.
I know. You want it to stay wet. And the paper is supposed to help, I guess, keep it wet and smushed into place. So that is called a good job. Because look what it did. That's just one layer. Maybe the blue paint also. I think it got the blue also. If you look underneath. But then some areas, like right here on the edge, it didn't touch it. And like right there, don't worry about those. If you just want to scrape off that top layer, I'll pull the rest of this stuff off.
This stinks.
Well, it's got a smell to it, but it's not that bad. Trust me, I've used worse.
I mean, I can imagine. I mean, it's you. I'm sorry, but it's you. You try to buy the best stuff, and the best stuff stinkiest.
See, it's supposed to be blue underneath. Well, that didn't work out because now the shit's on this side. Sort of.
Is it okay if it gets on the ground?
Yeah, but just don't try not to get it on the ground. How about that?
Yeah.
That's more for me to clean up.
There's a lot to clean up.
Yep. I got a scraper inside. Let me go get it. You keep working. I'll be right back. Let them know what you're doing.
What?
Let them know what you're doing.
Okay.
You're on film.
Yeah. So I just finished the side of scraping this stuff off. I don't know what it's called. But now I'm in the middle part. It's oddly satisfying, even though it's not coming off in like one strip. Like if you like do chocolate and you're like trying to get it up in a ball, it's not as satisfying as that, but it's satisfying. I personally think y'all would enjoy it, because I know who reviews the stuff, and who we have as subscribers. At least some of y'all may enjoy it, because I'm actually enjoying it, and I'm a 12-year-old middle school girl who normally doesn't enjoy this stuff, but this is actually enjoyable. My finger hurts. It hurts because I'm doing it like that. I just gotta get the middle and this part, and then I can move on to this side. It isn't bad, it's just I can't get in the middle because, well, I'm short, so.
I found a metal one.
You want to switch?
No, because this one I have to be careful so I don't gouge the fiberglass.
Oh, now it's actually. So I learned a new way.
Oh, pulling it?
No, like, because before I was just doing like this.
Uh-huh.
So like now I learned to do this.
Sort of digging into it?
Yeah. I'm in y'all's way, I'm sorry.
Huh?
I said I'm in y'all's way, I'm sorry.
Well, you got two views.
Oh! Peppy. I was just talking in that one. And you're gone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about the other one.
This is working good now.
Oh yeah, it is. Better
is a apron right there you can wear.
I'm just yeah, I'm just gonna take it off because this sleeves.
Okay. That's why I wear my badge shirt, or my badge jacket in here.
Yeah, well, I don't really have one. The Corvette for 30.
Huh?
It's 4:37. I finally set up my alarm.
Good.
Feels like long put it up last night,
Yeah.
but the alarm didn't go off this morning.
Oh.
I wonder why. It sounds off and I had to pick a radio station to wake up to. That if I had an auto.
All right, all you.
Okay, so basically what we did today was we put, what is it called?
Paint stripper.
Paint stripper on the hood of the 79 Corvette. And then we covered it up with this paint remover strip, and we're gonna wait another 24 hours to remove it. But that's what we did today, and this has been Whatever Garage. Out.
It is the next day. We have let this sit. I just picked her up from school.
Yeah.
So it's been about 24 hours, about. This is gonna be the last time we do this, and then we're going to determine whether or not this was easier than sanding or not.
We ready?
We're ready. Unveil.
Where do I put it?
We'll just sort of pick it up and fold it over on itself. Ooh, this one's liquefied. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, the paper sort of melting.
Ooh. Crappy.
You didn't follow any instructions I just said.
Oh.
I said pick it up and fold it over onto itself.
What?
So that way you don't get crap all over you. Yeah, that looks really good.
I did a
This
good
will be
job.
the only part that we can't get. All right. Peel it off and hand it to me.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm used to you not following directions. Yeah, this did pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Still gonna be a little bit of sanding to do, but not much. Definitely
Oh,
not.
this did amazing.
Yeah, definitely not with a 40 grit or anything. It's gonna be just like a 220. Oh, don't do that. I didn't mean to do that. Especially with the metal one. I can put a nice gouge in the fiberglass. Somebody will tell me I did wrong.
No hate comments. Thank you.
No, they've been really good about that. Just that one jackass, but that was a couple months ago.
But still,
Yeah.
no hate comments. If you do, I will report you to the YouTube counselor.
Yeah, okay.
Trust
For one,
me.
you have to be able to speak Chinese to do that. Oh no, wait a minute. YouTube's owned by Google. I forgot. They might speak English.
They probably will.
Ah, I did it again, damn it. Maybe I should just quit doing that. Man, this is amazing how this did. I think this black is the original primer. I think.
Yeah, you think. You don't know.
I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing. Don't do that. Remember what I'm yelling at myself for doing?
Yeah.
You can like do like that, but just don't pound on it.
Sir, yes, sir. Should we teach him my slang since the camera cut off yesterday?
Sure. Yesterday, she was trying to educate y'all on what the kids are saying these days, the slang. Because I don't understand most of it, and I'm sure y'all don't either, since you're older than I am. So, educate them, Victoria.
Okay. Well, the first one is slay. It basically means good job.
It's like you're slaying it.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job.
Yes. Same with period. It basically means that. Give them a sentence.
I'm tired of doing this stuff. Period.
Yes. That's how it's used.
Alright, what about bet?
Bet means that you're gonna do it. Like, give me a sentence. Give me a scenario.
Well, bet means like okay. Like, I'm gonna get out there and wash my car today. Bet.
No.
No? Okay, see, I don't know either. Well, then you tell me.
It basically means like when someone tells you like when they say do something and like you want to do it, you say bet. Like my teacher, she said like answer the like 3 questions that we had to do, and I said bet. So it basically means that you're gonna do it. What they tell you, you're gonna do.
So it's like saying okay.
Yeah, I guess, but in a cooler way.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, because I'm just like that.
You get that from your dad.
Yes, I do. Because he's the man,
Yep.
according to Alexa.
Yep. I taught Alexa to say that.
Who demand? You demand, Scott.
All right. I have now sanded most of this down. I haven't done this because I want to do this by hand so I don't distort the edges or down here and in these little corners here. Now, this side, which you can't really see from over there, still has a little paint on it. Hard to get off. Pros and cons. I like the stripper because you can put it on and forget about it. Go do something else, which is what I was doing. I would put it on here and I would work on the other Corvette. I would come back a day later and scrape off a layer. Now, had it been warmer, I think we would have been more successful, and we probably would not have had to do 2 coats, possibly. But being that it was, you know, 20s, 30s, and it said to use it at 40 and above, when I was putting it on, it was 40 or slightly above, but it would get cold at night. So I don't think it really had a chance to do anything. And once I sanded through the clear coat, that seemed to help it a lot more. Now, would I prefer to strip or sand? Strip. Sanding to me is just so monotonous. At least with this stuff, you can sort of see as you're going. I mean, you're still gonna have to go over it lightly afterwards. I probably could have gotten away with doing a 220 had it all been like this, but since this whole half over here was paint and some of the edges still had paint on it, I had to use an 80 grit. So, I would suggest trying it and see how it works for you. I probably am going to buy some more and do some of these body panels that have all the curves and stuff on them, so I don't ruin them with sanding, just because I'm not as proficient at sanding as, you know, I can sand something straight and flat like anybody else can, but when you get to the curves, you can screw something up in a heartbeat. I'm going to have to fix a spot over here because I sort of dug into it. So, with that said, I would prefer the stripping. Oh, the other thing, if you don't get all the paint off, when you go to sand it afterwards, it turns to goo, and you go through a lot of sanding pads, okay? Because it's like that stuff just doesn't dry. It's like right now, it feels mushy, and this has been open to the air for, well, it hadn't been 24 hours, but over 12 hours. So anywho, just my little 2 cents worth. I figured I'd try it and see what would happen. For me, I'm going to use it again. For you, that's up to you. Try a little bit of it, see how you like it, and then make your own decision. I just want to give you a rough idea how it would work. So with that said, that's going to complete this episode. A little short and sweet. Just wanted to show you something else I was doing while I'm waiting for parts for other things. All right. So my sidekick would like to thank you. I enjoyed working with her. I was surprised she actually wanted to come out here. And then 2 days in a row, I was shocked. Not to mention it was something messy and she can get dirty on. I just don't know. That must not be my kid. She's been switched. She's an alien. See, she says I always pick on her. Oh well. Anyway. Too bad she's not here to do my final outro, but she enjoyed working. I want to say hi to everybody and bye. So remember, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll be here next week and the week after, hopefully. Whatever garage. Out.